Hello wrestling fans, I'm Mud Puppet Joel, he is Mud Puppet Ryan, and we are the Mud Puppets. Here we have the PWL television title match from Title Turmoil. Jaimy Coxx the champion, Ryan, and it was the great Akuma who was drawn out of the lottery as his opponent.
Looks like Akuma wasting no time in there with a couple of vicious kicks to Jaimy Coxx. Right to the knee.
Akuma can be vicious, he can be surgical in his strikes, and I'm ashamed to admit I have forgotten the stipulation that was also drawn at random on this match. And as we watch, I will try and figure that out. It's Akuma attacking that knee. Clearly he's coming with a strategy.
Reversal into the corner, and Akuma whipped in Jaimy Coxx. Big knee right to the gut. You see Jaimy Coxx there laying in the boots as well. He's no stranger to being vicious in the ring. Jaimy Coxx will do what he has to do to get the win and keep that title.
And I just recalled that I believe this is an I Quit match. So no pinfall. You've got to make your opponent tap. He has got to say those words, I quit.
Well, and it makes a lot of sense now that we're seeing both men going after the knee early on. Very, very common area of the body to work on when you're trying to get in a submission. And you see early on Akuma feeling the results.
Very smart of Akuma to roll out there, try and catch a breather. Coxx, though, right on the attack. And of course, this from April 27th of Bouncing Off the Walls. And as we all know, we will all be back there May 18th, this Saturday, 7:30, when special guest comes to town. If you haven't heard, Ryan, like the honors here?
Oh, it's going to be Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, WWE Hall of Famer, big-time star. Hacksaw is going into a tag team match as the main event, Joel, and I gotta say, his opponents for that match, Kid Hybrid and Mark Joka, have been posting online about how they're planning to take Hacksaw out. You gotta say, Hacksaw, of course, Joel, is going to have a partner of his own, however. Andy Musket gonna tag up with him, so Hacksaw won't be going it alone.
Yes, Jaimy Coxx now working over Akuma's leg with that chair. I suppose an I Quit match. You can play fast and loose with the rules.
Yeah, it looks like the only way to win or lose this one, I should say, is submission, so looks like both guys are gonna take advantage of that.
It should be noted, Hacksaw is being brought in large part because of Wyandotte Mayor Joe Peterson, who Mark Joka has viciously, callously, and constantly taunted on the pro wrestling locker room week after week for months now.
It's hard to believe, but local politics getting involved in whatever it took to get Hacksaw here, we're glad to know he's coming in. It's a big treat for the fans. A lot of us, of course, grew up watching Hacksaw and his legendary battles in the WWE. It's going to be amazing to see him in the ring, live and in person, taking on some of the best that local indie wrestling has to offer, I would say.
Akuma and Jaimy Coxx both seem to be attacking each other's legs. Of course, you know, one of my great personal childhood memories was Survivor Series 91, seeing all four members of Hacksaw Jim Duggan's team survive their classic elimination-style Survivor Series match.
That's right, Mud Puppet Joel was a huge Hacksaw Jim Duggan fan as a kid. One of his very favorites, I would say, was Hacksaw.
Hacksaw was my first favorite. I mean, there was many to come. I think every wrestling can relate with that. As Akuma, as Jaimy Coxx grounded here, but you know, Jamie's got the ropes, but Akuma not breaking. Now rabbit punching the knee. You know, I know for myself as I grew up, you know, I had Hacksaw, and then probably went to that Hitman Hart. And of course, so teenage years came around for me. It was The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and on and on. And I think a lot of wrestling fans are like that.
Oh, sure. Your favorites change as the years go on, but you always have those nostalgic memories of those first favorites. And see here now, Akuma twisting that ankle, putting more pressure on that knee joint. Jaimy Coxx holding his leg, trying to keep the pressure. Ooh, Akuma steps over.
Well, honestly, Jaimy might be a little bit rusty in singles action until last fall. For the previous year, he's mostly been in tag competition with Eddie Bell, of course.
It's a good point, Joel. It is a different ball game when you get in there, but nice reversal here. And Jaimy now putting the pressure on Akuma.
Akuma with the reversal. These two just going mano a mano here, back and forth. The referee asking Jaimy, not giving up. He's not saying I quit. Kicks Akuma off. Now, fans, there are still a lot of matches that we did not have a chance to release from Title Turmoil. Many of the title matches, and we do plan to get those out to you. Probably will not be prior to the next show on May 18th, which of course again is a Saturday. But we will get those out to you most likely in the form of the MPW Express episodes. That's what's been part of the holdup, trying to put those together for you to get out the rest of those very entertaining title matches that, of course, were all, once again, random opponents, random stipulations.
Now, big boot to the gut. Akuma in some trouble here. Jaimy Coxx whips it down by the hair.
Jaimy looking to possibly set this one up for his finish now. Nails Akuma there. One of Jaimy's signature maneuvers. When you know the end is near if you're one of his opponents.
You see the pressure on the knee and everything he
Back
does.
to it.
Texas Cloverleaf going to be applied here.
The referee going to ask him. Says no, he's not. Akuma is not ready to give up just yet. See if he can bridge out. If he does, and he whips Jaimy into the corner in the process. Yeah, fans, that show this Saturday. As usual, tickets $12 for adults, $5 for kids 12 and under. Bell time 7:30. And if you're coming to this one, I suggest you get there a little early, expecting a packed house with Hacksaw Jim Duggan being in the building.
No doubt, fans are going to come from far and wide to see Hacksaw live and in person. It should be a great night of wrestling action.
Well, everyone and their brother wants to see Mark Big Mouth Joker get his comeuppance. We want to see that 2x4 shoved straight down his throat.
Oh, no, when you say everyone, hold on. Not everyone's in the camp. You know, I'm a big Mark Joker
Jaimy
fan.
tapping? No, he's trying to, okay.
Jamie's trying to get the fans on his side. Yeah, and, you know, you can bring in whoever you want, but you gotta say, Jonathan Presley has been getting Mark Joker ready for this match. They've been posting
I
these
saw the video.
training videos on.
Jaimy's got him. This could be it.
Oh, beautiful.
Snapped in tight. I don't think he's getting out of this one, and the great Akuma is going to tap, and Jaimy Coxx is going to retain the PWL television title. Ryan, yes, that's true. They have posted the training video.
I think they're ready for Hacksaw. I think Hacksaw is going to come in to find himself in a world of trouble with those guys.
Jaimy successfully defends the PWL Television Championship. It'll be interesting to see who is lined up next for him. Wait a second, now it's Movado, the monster Movado in the ring! Oh, and goes right after that knee that Akuma has been working over the entire match. And I think we may have just found out who he may be defending that title against next. The Movado driver coming up onto the title. Gonna be lights out for Jaimy Coxx here. Oh, puts him down on the mat. Movado leaving his mark, as he likes to do.
Big monster Movado.
He's not done.
Crunch it.
Jaimy laid out, folks, as always. Of course, for the Mud Puppets, you can check us out right here on YouTube. Watch some of our sketch comedy. Share it with your friends. Come on over to mudpuppets.com. Our latest sketch, little animated piece, a little tribute to the late Ray Harryhausen special effects wizard entitled Larry and Marv. You can watch that and join us next week for some more matches. Come on out on Saturday. See Hacksaw Jim Duggan